This is Anthony with True Diamond Heart, continuing our video series on healing, healed, healer. Love. We've spoken about love unavoidably all through this series. We've spoken about God unavoidably all through these series. And these words bring up so much trouble because they're the two most misunderstood words that I know. Now, let's let the misunderstanding move out of the way just for a second, which means all preconceptions of these things give way to the reality of just if you stop deciding and telling and pushing and constantly categorizing what these things are, you'll make space for the experience that's always there. People spend a lot of time talking, singing, writing about love and God, and all of that noise. Now people talk about a joyous noise. There are joyous noises unto God, the sound of a child playing in a puddle or a puppy barking, whatever. There's all kinds of sounds of joy. But we're talking about the sounds made by those getting together to work with, explain, invoke love and God. Of course we need to talk about it. Of course we need to learn and teach stuff, practical stuff, and just to keep words flowing in the air as something for us to have a communion around as well. However, the space of less and of eventually almost nothing and finally nothing, that space facilitates the experience, which is what we're doing here. That's why the guy's talking like that. He keeps making space because what he's saying is much less important than the space between the words. And notice how natural a longer space between words is. In that space is love. And love is the power. It's a joyful, gentle power. We speak of light, it has a little bit more of an authoritarian kind of from the sky feel. When we speak of love, it has a softer from the earth feel. However, they're the same thing. Think about something or someone, just one thing that you love without conditions, which means it doesn't matter if the dog pees on the carpet, it doesn't matter if the dog chews your favorite slippers, that dog, you can only think of that dog and feel love for that dog. Dogs are easy if you're a dog, if you like dogs or pets. Children are easier, much easier, although we do take a lot of frustrations and confusion out on the children. But here we are, in a state of love, because we're focusing the space that we're creating on that one object that we love unconditionally. There's never a time, and if there is, we just let it go because we love this thing completely and we realize it doesn't matter. We got annoyed for a second, but we love this being unconditionally. Could be a plant, could be a rock, could be a place, anything. Feel that. Feel that as the space between the words. Feel that feeling for that one being. There's nothing else that you need to think about but that one being in the space between the words, and even in the words themselves finally. That. Now take that and focus it with your intention. Pour that into a place where there's suffering. It could be industrial animals being raised industrially. It could be people suffering from horrible climate situations or diseases or lack. It doesn't matter what it is. And this thing that you focus is fully loving because it's that love that you started, that unconditional love. That is healing. That is powerful healing for yourself and for others. It's various aspects of stillness and then light and love. And as you combine these tools that we've talked about through these videos, you become more and more able to understand where to put your mind, how to focus yourself so that you can facilitate. And as you facilitate, it becomes grounded in reality. You start seeing things happening. You start to feel better. Other people around you start to heal. People heal, just the way it is. Everybody doesn't heal it. You're not God. You are God, but you're not at a level where you can handle your Godhead. So just leave that out. Leave results out and all that. You will see everything rise around you and you'll see the world in a different way. light and love, the stillness to allow light and love to heal you and show you how to become the healer, manifest the healer that you are.